Push him back. Push him back.
Blue. 5.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Aguilar has it. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On play action, Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And Jeffrey's got it. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the 1st.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Wentz to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get sixes instead of threes.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
You got it. You got it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 50 seconds.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield.
It's now 3rd down.
Alpha.
Hey, check Mike, 50 seconds.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe bashed it.
that. Super toe.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Good return there. Give him an even 20 over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A good pickup there, a 22.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Hey, 18.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over them.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
36.
Alert.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tanner Gabriel, 27 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now Wentz. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. It's complete. It's Sproles. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So 2